Hello traders, you are welcome to this video. So yesterday, if you watched the video I released yesterday, you'll see that what price did eventually yesterday afternoon was that we were actually waiting for a fractal market shift. So, and this is one thing that is very important in trading, and I believe that I am learning more about trading, all right, and I also believe that you too is learning as well. So one thing is that yesterday we were expecting price to retest this zone. Okay, we were expecting price to retest this zone, and we set our stop loss below here. So now this is one thing. Adding being that I have set my entry limit to this zone around here. Now can you see how price did around this place? Can you see this like unimaginable candlestick right there? So this is one thing. I personally, I love to wait for confirmation. If I don't get a confirmation, I will not place a trade. That is my rule. I will not place a trade. So let us look at 1 hour right now, because price is reacting, so all right. So this is one thing. We know that we have a supply area around here. So let me just do this. We have a supply area around here, so we just need to look at what price is actually doing before we take the next move. All right, so now we see that this is the previous supply zone. Okay, so and we see that after price sell off, price created a new higher high around here. So now what in fact what I understand right now is that this is the point at which price retested previously, right? So now price could not continue this upward movement, because in fact if you look at this range around here, this overall range, we can say that this is a consolidation market. Okay, this is totally consolidation market. And this is one thing that my mentor usually say, the trading gauge usually say that you look at the higher time frame to project the lower time frame. So right now, yesterday I was actually analyzing based on 1 hour, 15 minutes and 5 minutes. But regardless, what my mentor usually say is that you want to wait for extra confirmation. So this extra confirmation is what is going to actually give you that signal to either buy or sell. And like, I believe that I'm still learning, because hadn't been that I had entered the trade around here yesterday, okay, I would have lose a lot of money. Okay, so right now let us re-strategize. Let us see what price is actually doing. Okay, so I'm just going to delete some of the things right there so that we can have a clear view of what price is doing. Okay, so now we can see that this is 1 hour, right? So let us know what price is doing now. So we can see that this is 1 hour after a massive sell-off to the downside. We know that the buyers of gold has changed from selling to buying. Okay, it has changed from selling to buying. So right now, what the opportunity that I'm still looking out to take in the gold market is to take a buy. All right. So now what is price doing right now? We can see that price actually let me just delete this consolidation area so we can see what's up. All right, so okay, can you see this now? So now we can see right here that price, after price reached this point right here. Okay, let me just take back our supply zone again. Okay, so this is our supply zone. Yeah, that is our supply zone. So now what price did now is that actually at this 1 hour we are supposed to mark out our our break of structure and supply and demand. All right guys, sorry for the delay. All right, so now what I'm saying is that this is our 1 hour. So at this 1 hour we are supposed to mark out our supply and demand zone. And if we look at this this level clearly, we'll see that this is not a valid demand zone. Like, this is not a valid demand zone. Okay, so now we mark out our demand zone around here. Okay, this is our demand zone. Then we want to clearly mark out our break of structure. Okay, so I can see that we have a break of structure here. You see, if we just have to learn to follow the money. Okay, so this is a clear break of structure. So the internal demand zone is this level right there. Okay, that's the internal demand zone. So now since we are focusing on 1 hour, okay, so now, and this is the range that we are actually focusing on right now. So we know that we have a supply zone above here, we have an internal demand zone here, and the extreme demand zone and demand zone. All right, so okay, so what price is doing right now, that I'm viewing price right now, is that this is the range that we need to focus on. And although price is entirely buying at the moment, but one thing is that we see that price did not actually got into this internal demand area. So it is likely that price wants to reverse a little bit and clear all the liquidity below this zone. And after price tap into this, we can expect okay, so we can expect price to, let us just go down to 15 minutes to see what is going on around there. So now this is 15 minutes. So if we are going to use our premium and discount levels, we can see that price actually come all the way down here. So now can you see now that price has already come into our discount zone? So this is where I believe that we can look out for our sell opportunity. Now sell opportunity, because we are aiming that price will come all the way down here to clear all this liquidity. Yeah, price will eventually come all the way down here to clear all the liquidity. And the reason for these buyers is that we can see clearly that there is no clear market structure shift around here. So we can't actually call this a clear market shift at this level. It is not a clear market shift because the candle that closes above here is not really strong. Okay, the candle that closes above here is not really strong, so I can't really say that this is a clear market shift that happened around here. So I'm expecting price to price should come all the way, maybe after it retests this zone right here, then price could potentially come all the way down here. Then this is where we'll be expecting a market shift. So it's something like this. Okay, then a liquidity sweep, then we are going to expect a the major move to happen there. All right, so we learn to wait for price to come to us. We don't chase price up and down. We wait for price to come to us. Okay, so let us see how this is going to play out. I'll see you in the next video.